Hello students, welcome back. So when we last left off, we had all these nice little things that we could count on and search different data points. But we still have ourselves this big giant sum of data right in there. So we still got all this nice stuff and all this big gibberish. But what if I only want to search for stuff that's only $400? Or I only want to search for stuff that's basketball? Or I only want to search for stuff that's at a certain date? How do I go about and do that? How do I go from this to a simplified search? Well, we're going to go to Create, and we're going to go to Query Design, and we're going to pick whatever one it is. Now, we know that that field that we need is the 2B scholarship, so I'll hit that, hit Add, and Close. Now, we've worked in queries before, so you know how it generally is. We're going to want to have, click and drag stuff down here. So let's just make sure I'm doing this the way I want. I want all this contain student ID, sport, amount, team, and award date. So let's just make sure I do that. So student ID, sport, I can do team, award date, and I'm pretty sure amount was in there, right? Amount. So I got all four of those, and if I hit run, obviously this is what it is. This is the information I have now. But it's still very, very difficult. There's still a lot of information there. How do I refine my searches? Well, that's where this criteria tab comes down right here. So on the first one, which says, which says I only want, well, the first one's going to have all that. So I guess I should just, save this guy, file, save, I'll just name this, query, everything. Why not? Query everything. Woo, query everything. So now, let me just go and make a new query. So I'll go create, query design, and I'll do the exact same thing, add, and I'll grab myself my, wow, it is going in and out. I don't like it going in and out. Student ID, amount, sport, team, and award date. So I'll have all that. There we go. I got all my categories that I needed. And this time, what I'm going to do is under this criteria, I'll just say, well, let's see, what does the first one say? It says amount is equal to 400. Well, that's a very easy thing to do. So under the amount, under criteria, I can just simply say 400. And now when I hit run, it'll only show me ones that are equal to 400. Now, if I want to do something that, say, is greater than 400, I could simply do greater than 400. And now I hit run, and look, it's all the amounts greater than it. Or maybe I want to do less than. I could put a less than sign. Or if I want to do greater than or equal to, I could do greater than or equal to. And now it gives me greater than and equal to. So I can just simply say 400, hit run, and now look, it shrunk it down only from everything, which, come on, from everything that looks like this, to only 400, which looks like that. So I'll go and save that, save, and I'll name that, I don't know, query 400, why not? Remember to put your name on these things. Then I'll go and make myself another query. But this time, query design, it'll be something different. And I'll just stop the video here and start back up when I get to the next part. Okay, so here we are, I'm back. Got the student ID, amount, sport, team, and award date. Now this specific one, instead of wanting just an amount, wants a specific sport. So if I were to say sport swimming down there, and you notice how it automatically put quotes around it? That's because it's a string. It's looking for a specific context. So if by any chance it doesn't work, put quotes around it. And I hit run, and you'll notice it only puts in swimming. But I don't want just swimming. I want swimming and basketball. So here's where, once again, typing in what you mean will do the correct thing. So if I said swimming and basketball, and let me just put the quotes around it just to make sure it works. I want to ask you a very simple question. Is the sport at any given time swimming and basketball at the same time? The answer is no. So if you try to run this, you'll get no results. So what you need to put instead is or. It's swimming or basketball. And now you see how I have basketball, swimming, basketball, swimming, basketball, swimming. So that's how you would get around that sort of thing. Now you also notice there's an or down here as well. You could in fact have swimming on one line, basketball on the other line, but then you'd have to realize that this row right here is all counting the same thing. This row right here is counting a different thing. So if you want only basketballs that are equal to 400, there's one swimming, one basketball. But if you put the basketball down here, the basketball is no longer refined by that 400. So you'll notice instead of getting 2, I have one swimming that's equal to 400 and then every basketball. I would have to go around and change this as well to 400 and able to get it back to that. So when at all possible, make everything on one line. So we're going to go from that swimming and we'll put it as a or basketball. And now when I run it, we have ourselves this nice looking thing right here. So I'll go and I'll save that, and I'll name that query, and I'll name that query sport. Why not save? And I've got myself a couple more queries here. And then of course, with my final one, create, query design, go on that, add everything that I wanted to add, filtering in and out again. Let me go and stop. Okay, got rid of the flickering in and out, so hopefully no one's having seizures now. So, we wanted specifically on this last one between 7/1/16 and 10/1/16. So, obviously that's a date. So, obviously on the award date, we need to fit our criteria. And this is where, we can always stretch things out and make things bigger so we can see it. So, obviously, if we're doing between, and I said 7/1/16, let's see if it does it automatically. It does not. So, the thing that you have to do with dates is you have to put a hashtag in front of it and then a hashtag at the end of it. That's the format it wants. So if I say between that and then hashtag, because I said 10/1/16, and there's my hashtag. So now I'm saying between this date and that date. So now when I hit run, you'll notice all my dates are between 7/1 and 10/1. And that's once again going from the everything to that. So I will file, save that, and I'll name that, query dates, why not? Okay, and now you've noticed I have one everything, one that has only $400 amounts, one that only has specific sports, and one that only has specific dates. And we have 3 different ways we can go and switch things out from our base of everything. We're refining data. So, once you got these 4 queries working, you can save it and submit it through Moodle. Remember to close everything out beforehand. And in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to create new data out of this base data. So, thank you very much. See you in the next video.